What is up, guys? Chunky back here. I'm not back for a review, I'm actually back for more of an opinion video, guys. The PS4 Slim. Now, nothing's been confirmed yet, so we don't really know exactly, what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, but the PS4 Slim has been leaked on Gumtree, an Australian website, kind of like eBay, if you will. We've seen a couple of pictures about what the Slim's going to look like, how it's going to perform. Now, remember, I do have pictures of what it looks like. I got a hand on those, but the actual video footage of the PS4 Slim booting up into the new OS system has been removed. Everything's been removed. The ad's been taken down, stuff like that. So we can't really get our hands on it. But I wanted to just kind of do an opinion piece on what is to come as far as the new outlook on how our consoles are going to be given to us. Now, first things first. This is the Slim. So this isn't really, not from what we know, it's not really an update in performance or anything like that. It's just a slimmer console in the same way that the PS3 kind of came out, I think 2010, the Slim version. So it kind of calls for that. The Xbox One S has done it, so it's only fair that PS4 is going to follow in its footsteps, and we're going to get a slimmer console. Now, this is where this is where my opinion sets in, and this video from now on is going to be all opinion. I'm doing this before the PlayStation conference in New York on September 7th. I'm doing it before then on purpose, just to get my opinion out there, and just kind of give you guys an outlook on what I think PlayStation should do and how they should handle kind of branching consoles based on performance or look or whatever, price, and just kind of, give you my opinion before the facts. And then this is kind of a two-part video. I'll give you my my outlook once we do find out what's going on, once we see, all these consoles announced and revealed and stuff like that. So here goes, my opinion. Now, from what I've seen from the PS4 Slim, there's that picture of the PS4 Slim on top of the original PS4. Now, it doesn't look that much slimmer. It doesn't look like something that is drastically improved, drastically changed. I'm going to go out there and buy it just because my old PS4 is such a fucking gigantic beast, because it's not. I think this Slim PS4 is for someone that hasn't really got a PS4 yet. I've heard, it's been rumored that the price point is going to be dropped, is going to be in fact lower than the original PS4. Now, I don't know what that means now, because I'm in Australia. PS4s, when they came out for about $549. They're going on sale now, 500 gig hard drive, for about $370, which is dirt cheap. So, hypothetically speaking, let's say we get this console in Australia. Is it going to be cheaper than $370? Are you really going to market it? And if so, what happens to the OG console, the original console? Is that going to go even cheaper? I'm kind of confused, because they don't really seem to be phasing out their old consoles. They've said that they want to accommodate both, especially when the Neo comes out, that they want to accommodate the original PS4 and the Neo. So we've got to really see how that's going to come into play. But at the moment, I feel like this original PS4, the Slim, and the Neo are going to coexist together. And in which case, what's the point? You've got 40 million people that bought the original PS4. You're going to market this new PS4 that's supposedly slimmer. And look, I think I got a picture of the box. I'll check it up now. This Slim PS4 box, if it's to be believed, is a 500 gig hard drive. The difference between the two, look, it's not confirmed, but if you're going just for size and price, I don't think that the Slim is going to drop lower than the originals, because then what's the point of having the originals? Everyone's just going to buy the originals anyway. It doesn't make any sense. It kind of seems like they're going to start phasing out the originals with the Slim, in my opinion. Now, as for the Neo, I do want to say that I want to get the Neo. I do, like 4K support, increase in frames per second and whatnot. The games are going to basically just run smoother without going into too much detail. I feel like, look, no matter what you do at this point, you're going to alienate your market. You're going to split your market in half. And Sony have already come out and said, look, we want to cater to both the original and the Neo. So I guess they're doing something right there. But at the same time, they've said that the Neo is going to get announced this year. Or, sorry, at one point it was going to be released this year. I don't think that's the case anymore. But we can, bet that on September 7th they're going to reveal it. But I don't know. I feel like, how much expensive is this one going to be? Is the Neo going to come out and be the same price as the original PS4 when it came out? So, for example, $549 like the original PS4 was on release day. Or is it going to be more expensive, even further? There's going to be benefits to it. If you're looking for PSVR, it's going to run that better. Supposedly, it might even have a 2 terabyte hard drive, something like that. They'd want to be improving it a lot more compared to the original PS4, because Xbox One have come out with the Scorpio, and that is technically the most powerful console to date. I feel like PlayStation didn't come out earlier and say anything, because I think the Scorpio kind of startled them a bit. I think they weren't expecting that. But at the same time, guys, I feel like if I'm going to go spend $550 on this thing, I want it to be significantly better. And I'm not asking for a new console, I'm not asking for the next generation of, I'm not asking for a PS5 or anything, I'm just saying it has to be significantly better. If I'm going to drop $550 on a new console, I want to know exactly why, and I'm going to be able to see it with my own 2 eyes. That being said, guys, I did this just as an opinion piece. Look, I am worried about what the future brings for all these different iterations of consoles. I like the old days when it was just PS2, PS3, PS4. If you want a Slim or whatever in between, it made sense because these consoles were physically bigger. The Slim was almost, 40% smaller, which made a difference. At the same time, guys, I'll get back to you guys. This is kind of a part 1 of a overview of what Sony's doing. I'll get back to you on September 7th when it's finally officially revealed what is going on with these new PlayStations. In the meantime, guys, I'm Chunky. Stay tuned, and I shall see you soon.